of you are doing great. Now, the feature phone segment that HMD Global is sort of dominating seems to be a rather interesting one. Now, the introduction of devices like the iconic 8110 4G reboot, the 2660 flip, and also the interesting 5710 XpressAudio has generated a lot of hype out there. Now, these devices were actually launched somewhere in July last year, and it's currently making its way to more market. Now, while I have done a rather extensive review of each individual devices here, there are still some questions left unanswered. Now, I think it is the right time now to address the remaining questions, hopefully to give you a better understanding of what these feature devices can do and who these devices are meant for. So for those of you who are interested to watch the more in-depth individual review, I'll be sharing the link to my earlier videos towards the end of this video. So without further ado, let's get started. So I've been getting a lot of questions regarding the Nokia 8110 4G, the Nokia 2660 flip, and even the Nokia 5710 XpressAudio. So what I'm going to do in this session today is to answer each of these questions based on the devices that have been asked to. So do take note that all three devices are actually running the same operating system, which is S30. So what is applicable in one device is also applicable to the others. So some questions might overlap, but more or less you will get a better picture at the end of the video. So this is the Nokia 8110 4G. I'm going to kickstart this test with the Nokia 8110 4G. Now, do take note that the Nokia 8110 4G is to pay homage to the original 8110 4G, which was launched in 1999. This is somewhat of a total overhaul compared to the original one. It is large in dimension. You've got a colored screen, you've got a torch, you've got a 3.5mm head jack. You have also a 0.3 megapixel camera supporting dual SIM. Memory card is also accepted in this device. So this is a refreshed version of the Nokia 8110 4G. Now, as you can see, a dual SIM version with support to voice over LTE. Now, it can also be paired to your Bluetooth earbuds. So this is my trusted Nokia P3600. I would simply say this is the best earbud that your money can buy. It is definitely a premium listening experience compared to any other Nokia branded earbuds out there. The closest competitor is the Nokia Clarity Earbuds Pro. Now, with that said, let me just show you that it is indeed connected to my Bluetooth earbud. So the first question that I was asked is whether or not there is Bluetooth auto answer. Now, to do that, I'm going to make a call when the device is connected to my Bluetooth earbud. So I'm going to place a call right now and see whether it works. I'm just going to call. As you can see, there is no Bluetooth auto answer, but you do have options for recording the call. So in this test, what you can see is that you can actually record the calls that has been made, but there is no Bluetooth auto answer. So I do hope that this test explains to you that the Bluetooth auto answer function is not available for all these devices. Now, the second question that I've been asked is whether or not you can stream YouTube, whether or not you can use banking apps, or even listen or stream audiobook. Now, the answer is simple. You can't stream YouTube in this device. You probably need a KaiOS based device for that. And banking apps is not possible because this is using a very basic Opera Mini. So this is definitely not going to pass all the security system that is required. And for the same reason, audiobook may not be able to be streamed through this browser. But of course, you can play back a downloaded audiobook for that method. Now, what about photo samples? So some have been asking about photo samples. I do think that it is not necessary to share the photo samples because the camera is rather basic. It is at 0.3 megapixel. It is as it is, so you can't expect much out of it, but it really does have some cool effects. For example, you can apply filter and see how it actually looks in in real timing, so you can see all these fancy effects. So the camera system is definitely just there for the sake of completing the device. Nothing great about it, but I am sure that you're gonna have a ton of things to test out the camera thanks to the filter that has been included. Now regarding support for Java apps, so unlike the previous generation of S30 devices, for some reason you cannot install or sideload a Java based app. Now I'm going to show you this. So let me see if I have downloaded one now. So what I did was I sort of transferred a sample of a Java based app here, meant for for S30 devices. So what you get here is that you don't have the right to open this file. Now you can sideload the app, but you cannot install them. Now another question is the call quality. The call quality is actually pretty good. This supports voice over LTE, so the clarity is definitely there. Now, does it support WhatsApp? No, it does not support WhatsApp. This is not a smart operating system. The least you need to have to support WhatsApp is KaiOS. The next question that I did get is whether or not this has text grouping. So I'm going to show you that this device indeed has text grouping. So here we go. Now what it does is it collects all the text from a single sender, and this is how it arranged them. So text grouping is available. Equalizer for music player. So you will be surprised to know that it does have equalizer for music player. All you need to go is just go to the music player, and there you go, you have equalizer. So like I said, 82104G is more than just your standard feature phone. Now another question that I've been asked is whether or not this has GPay. Unfortunately, no, this is not supporting a GPay because this is not a smart device. You need device with security function for that. Now what about hotspot? Do take note that although this supports 4G LTE, this does not have Wi-Fi or supports, nor does it support internet connection via Bluetooth. So no, you cannot use this as hotspot. Can you remove the Facebook? This is the next question that I've been asked. Sorry, I've not found any way to remove the Facebook from the device. Basically, the Facebook app is not an app, but rather an extension to the Opera Mini browser. And the last question that they've been asking about the 810 is, can you sync the account of the contacts with Google account? Now you can't actually sync it with Google account, but what you can do is actually transfer the account, the contacts via your Bluetooth. So you can move contacts. Sorry, you can go to I think copy contacts. No, let me go to the settings first, and then yeah, here you go. You can sync your Android contacts via Bluetooth. So that is available there. Now one thing that I would like to mention is that you do have more than just a basic feature phone here. For example, if you were to save a number into the contacts here, if you were to go to add contact and go to a new contact and select whether to save it in the phone or SIM, you can see that you can actually add pictures to them. So this is more than just your basic feature phone. Does offer more, and pretty much a really good backup device. So this is the questions that I've been asked for the Nokia 82104G. Now I'm going to move on to the Nokia 2660 Flip. Some of the questions might be the same, might be overlapping, so I'll skip on them. So the second device with me is the Nokia 2660 Flip. Now this device is probably intended for the elderly population, as you can see by the widely spaced keypad that you have here, and it's a rather well-built device with a dual display to show you the notification up front without the need to sort of flip open the phone. Now the question that I have been asked is, the first question, whether or not this device supports hotspot. Similar to the Nokia 82104G, no, it does not support any hotspot. Now how do you get rid of the phone provider and SIM in the menu? Now unfortunately I have not found a way to remove them. If you have come across such a way, do share in the comment section below. Another question is, can you do video call? Now although the camera can be sort of flipped to face the front of the device, unfortunately you can't use them for video calling purposes. Another question is, can you activate silent profile by long pressing H? Now in fact yes, you can do that by doing it, and you can also change it to vibration mode alone, so a completely silent one and also just a vibration mode just by long pressing the hash keypad. Now can you connect it to any TWS? So can you connect it to any Bluetooth earbuds? Yes, you can. Not just Nokia ones. You can also use any Bluetooth earbuds to connect them. So where to buy the cradle? Now this is quite baffling because I do take note that certain markets where the Nokia 2660 Flip is available, the cradle is not sold or given together. In fact, I purchased mine from Taobao. You can actually check it out on that marketplace. So that answers that question. The next question is there a backlit keyboard? Now to answer that, yes, I do hope you can see that the keyboard is indeed a backlit one, though it is not as bright as it is as you would want it to be, but I'm sure that in a pretty low light environment this would definitely be more clearly visible. So another question that I've got is the purpose of the left hand button above the answering call button. So what is the purpose of this button here? So this is basically a direct extension to your menu, which can also be accessed through here. So this is a rather sort of a 3x3 layout, and this is just like a list all the way down. Now, do they have T9 predictive texting? Yes, they do. I'd like to show you here. So, hi there, how are you? So as you can see, yes, you do have the T9 predictive texting available here. Now, can you answer the call by flipping? Just going to demonstrate, so to make a point. So I'm just going to place a call and show you. I'm just going to tilt the phone here a bit. So a call has been made to this device. Okay, a call is coming through. Now I'm going to flip it open. As you can see, it is still has not answered the phone call, but you can definitely end the phone call by flipping it back again. So that answers the question whether or not you can actually answer through flipping. No, you can't, but you can end the call by flipping it back. So the next question that I've been asked is whether or not you can use selected activation of the SIM. That I do think that what you meant is selectively using a certain SIM for calls or messages. Yes, if you go into the settings of the SIM, this is a smart dual SIM, so you can have a preferred SIM for calls and a preferred SIM for messages. So there you go. Now another question is, can you share the phone internet via Bluetooth? No, you can't. Like I said, you can't do that via Bluetooth. This is the same for the Nokia 8210 4G and the 5710 XpressAudio. Now, can you transfer contact from our Android phone? Yes, like I showed on the 8210 4G, you can. All you need to go is just go to the contact setting and you can actually transfer the contact via Bluetooth. Is the message threaded message? Yes, the message is a threaded message like on the 8210 4G. And no, there is no WhatsApp for this phone as well. So that answers all the questions that is being put forward for the Nokia 2660 Flip. I'm going to move on to the third device, the Nokia 5710 XpressAudio. So this is definitely an interesting device, a really interesting device. Now, the first question that I've asked is to test the speaker. So to test the speaker, what I'll do is just play the radio. One thing interesting is that all these devices, they can play radio without the earphone connected, but of course connecting the earphone, you do get a much better reception. Alright, so as you can see, pretty loud loudspeaker on the Nokia 5710 XpressAudio. Now, is there auto call recording? No, there's no auto call recording, but you can manually record the calls once a call has been answered, as I've shown on the Nokia 82104G. Now, can you connect it to other branded earbuds? So I'm going to do that test now to show you that you can actually connect this device to other Bluetooth earbuds other than the ones that the device comes with on the rear. So to do that, what I'm going to do is again use my trusted Nokia P3600. Go to the menu, go to the settings, go to connectivity, go to Bluetooth, switch on the Bluetooth and go to the devices found. As you can see, P3600 is available, and let's see whether pairing is available. So I'm going to cancel that and press pair. So there you go. You can actually use your other Bluetooth earbud other than the one that comes with the device. So I hope that answers your question. Now, is there text to speech or voice to text? Unfortunately, they don't have such advanced features. If you go to the let's see here, system. So there is no such option there is no such option for text to speech or voice to text. This is just a much improved feature phone, but still a feature phone. Now, can it play wave and flag format? Now, unfortunately, I don't think so that is possible. MP3 works just fine. But if you've come across any other format that it plays, do share in the comment section below. So these are the list of questions that I have been asked for regarding the Nokia 5710-2660 Flip and the Nokia 82104G. So I do hope that this sort of complements my earlier video on its respective review that I've done. And I do hope to see you on my next one. If you have any further questions, just drop it down on the comment section below. I'll try my best to answer them as soon as possible. So with that said, do take care. Hope to see you in the next one.